Hello YouTube, Mark Vergier here. I wanted to do a video on Atarileaf's 2011 collection goals. And he actually made a video about a year ago in which he asked us what would be our collection goals for 2011 or just, gaming goals. And I managed to attain quite a few of those. I remember mentioning that I wanted to get wanted to focus more into retro systems, and I actually did. I totally focused on 8-bit computers, actually, or more or less on 8-bit computers, retro systems. In 2010 I already was playing around with the VIC-20 and the Commodore 64, but this year I actually got some more solid state storage solutions for the Commodore 64. I actually ended up with Atarileaf 777, Commodore 64, nice brown red box Commodore 64. I gave away some MSX systems. I got myself a new MSX system, or was that the year before? I'm not sure. I got myself a ZX Spectrum. On the previous video at the beginning of the year, before the beginning of this year, I said I would like to get myself a ZX Spectrum Plus 2, and actually ended up getting a 3 Plus. And I totally focused on Atari 8-bit systems. I got an Atari 130XE with a solid-state storage solution, and I got myself an 800XL, and actually I started with a 400, an old Atari 400. I also got some other stuff done. I actually ended up rearranging gameroom a bit, and yeah, I thought it would be nice to show you guys how it looks. So let's flip around the camera and let's show you what it looks like. And it's kind of dark, so I actually put some more of these units next to each other. So this is a big wall of games. Moved around the consoles a bit. So this is actually my Spectrum Plus 3. It's my working unit, and I actually have my iPod connected up to it, so I can play a lot of stuff from it, games from it. This is my AES. This is my Neo Geo CD next to my Sega Model 2. My Mega CD, Mega Drive with Mega CD. Yeah, the number of joysticks on my monitor has actually dramatically increased. They're like 2 rows now. Actually, there's 3 TVs on top of each other. And there's my old Master System that I can get out, but this is my Philips TV. And this is my Sony Trinitron. And below there I have MSX, totally kitted out, 256 kilobytes of RAM, 128K of video RAM, 1 floppy disk, retrofitted PC drive, keyboard, sound card, and I got a solid state storage solution. Well, my ColecoVision with my specially adapted controller, my VIC-20, my European Super Nintendo with EverDrive, my Dreamcast, my white C64G with the 1541 Ultimate 2, and a very small cable, custom cable. What else? My CD32X, my 7800. Yeah, Game Gear I got from John, aka the Stig, aka I forgot his new name. Yeah, PlayStation stuff. Oh yeah, Actually, I had a big gym when I was. I actually got this out of storage. This diver dude I had when I was a kid, and I got this tracker dude, and I got this bird dude, and I got this Indian, and yeah, I mean they look like they actually look like the village people for some reason. Right. Yeah, my oh yeah, I got this Ferrari Race and Play. I got a slim version of the PSP, and I got my old PSP. I don't play it that much, but this has a much better screen, and I like the controls, so great to have. Oh yeah, my Vectrex, working Vectrex, my Nintendo Entertainment System, but yeah, let's pan around. So I moved around the TV a little, so, and I put this table over here, and here used to be a lot of cabinets, or what is it, one of these things, but I've got this great couch. It's a white leather couch, and it's great for retro gaming. It's great for hanging out on. There's a loudspeaker box over there, and there's a loudspeaker box over there. There's one over there with a modded Wii, and there's one over there, and this is my PC, game room PC. This is actually an EverDrive in a Nintendo 64. Back there is my Saturn. It's a Mac Mini with a lot of emulators and stuff on there. It's a G4 Mac Mini, PlayStation 2, DVD player, and composite video switching thing. Mega Drive, Japanese Mega Drive with an EverDrive onto it. That hard drive is connected to the modded Wii. One of these is soft modded. I forget which one it is, but yeah, two original Xboxes, PlayStation 3, sound system, Akoya netbook, charging my 3DS, and actually I just downloaded the 10 GBA games. F-Zero X is there, Zelda the Minish Cap is there. I actually recently got this 7-port or 5-port, what is it, 5-port? 7-port USB 2 hub. Oh yeah, and I got this controller for the Wii. It's great for running emulators on, and it's basically, it really feels like a well, a PlayStation 2 controller. It's really nice, and it feels really good. Wii Motion Plus. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, I got this lamp. Some cows. What else? Oh yeah, this is my new webcam, and this is my new webcam, and both are kind of crappy. My Missouri license plate, mark license plate. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, my shark and my hippo, both are from IKEA. And this leather couch is really nice. It's really nice to sit on, and I really have to do some yeah, make sure that the that it stays very moist, or what is it, moisturized. So I have to treat the leather, because otherwise it's going to crackle or something. Let's show you some of the Atari, or the retro systems, the retro computers. So this is the Atari 800 XL with the side card in it, and I've gotten another one in my, this is my 130 XE with my Butch SD-IO interface, and it boots a nice it boots a nice game, and it actually runs from the SIOS interface. The connector is kinda iffy, so I really have to Make sure that fits properly. Okay, well, yeah, so I really got quite far. I've gotten quite far when it comes to reaching my goals, and yeah, this great TV. It's a very nice TV. Oh yeah, and also got 2,000 subs now, so great. I think I must do a special video on that. But yeah, some of my pixel art came falling down. Double-sided adhesive tape is not really the best to use, and it leaves behind a residue, so that kind of sucks. It's a very nice spot to put some pixel art, but yeah. What else? Well, this basically is it, and yeah. Oh, behind here, whoops, behind here is my Commodore 64 game and tape collection. It's huge. And yeah, I got some beer cans as well, some empty beer cans. Hoegaarden, Grols Cannon, Heineken. Whoops. And I'm already destroying those cans. Yeah, there's Amsterdam Maximator. That's a pretty strong brew. Oh yeah, this is my dragon, my shark, hippo, stuffed cow. Yeah, so basically this is just my game room. It's what it looks like right now. There's behind here is also one of these card boxes that allows you to auto switch all of this. So if I turn it on, and then the TV will automatically switch on if things, it almost automatically switches on. And if I turn on the power, then I'll have the EverDrive booting up. And if I press start, it'll just boot up this very weird game, Cosmo Gang, the video. It's a shooter. It's a very nice shooter. Anyways, if I turn on my Dreamcast, hopefully it'll boot. And if not, I have to shift gears. Okay, this may actually be another TV, so turning on the Commodore 64 probably works. Let me see. Like so. Whoops, AV. Here's my Commodore 64. Go back to the EverDrive. No, that's a different one. Not sure where this runs to, but oh, perhaps the Neo Geo. Turn that on. It also moves to this one then. No, this one then. Oh well. Anyways. Okay. Right. Nothing else to show you. Collection goals or goals for 2012 is actually watch some movies and finish some games, make MSX gameplay video, Electric Adventures games, actually finish Pierre Solar. I mean, people have bought the game, but have people actually finished it? It's quite difficult. Yeah, finish some games, try out some games. Rage, no, Gears of War 3, still in the foil. So yeah. Whoops. So yeah, there you have it. Finishing some games, not focusing on complete collections, focusing on retro systems. I do have Commodore 64 disk drives. I have a 1541-2 now, a real disk drive. I got a whole stack of discs. Oh, I should show that. They're probably Amiga discs, MSX discs, all sorts of discs, and they're over here. They're over here. And 28 Styrian actually warned me about them because they can contain a lot of viruses, viri, viri. So yeah, basically not the best thing you wanna, throw your computer at. I think throw on the write protect notches will help, or was that something with these viruses as well, that they also kind of bypass the write protect notch thing? Not sure. Yeah, but perhaps get some more points on the Xbox Live Network. I still have to upgrade to the new dash on both my Xboxes. Jeez. Right. Oh, yeah. This Akoi netbook. It came with Windows 7 Starter Edition and actually through Ubuntu on there, and it runs it quite well. It has, I believe, 1 or 2 gigabytes of RAM and a pretty big hard drive, which is 250 gigabytes. So there's VLC player on it, and I've got a memory card, SD card with movies on it. So this is basically my vacation laptop, the laptop that I take with me whenever I go on a holiday. And yeah, there's some emulators on there as well. Yeah, what else? What else? Not much really. Yeah, there's some stuff I want to do. I want to encase this radiator so that things aren't as close to it. I hardly ever turn this on, and when I do, I make sure that the wires and all the cables and stuff are far away from it. Right. What else? Oh yeah. What I do want to do actually is in the garage downstairs, I want to have a workbench, a nice workbench that allows me to do electrical work on electrical equipment. I want to be able to repair my consoles and my old systems, take them apart, perhaps even buy some old broken systems and try to repair them, getting the parts. Wouldn't mind getting some hints and tips from UK Retro Games, Mark, well known for his keen nose of sniffing out great eBay deals. Yeah, so but I wanna have the a part of the garage as a place where I can actually work on electronic equipment. And what also it would be very nice is I will put, I think, an old Pentium 3 or a Pentium 4 machine down there that is just a trash machine where where I will have internet on and with an old keyboard and an old mouse. So whenever I'm working on electronical equipment, I'll be able to surf the net, the net for schematics and stuff. Basically an old junk computer that you just want to use for surfing text files and stuff, or viewing some schematics. And yeah, I basically want to get more into the hardware side of things, repairing stuff, finding out how things work. Yeah, and and basically more or less kind of balance out the retro side of things with modern side of things, and I want to savor. I really want to give the PlayStation 3 a fair chance, and I want to give the Xbox 360 a fair chance. Play some of the games. Really focus on playing some of the games, and because I've been going back to retro games more than I have been I've been playing. I've been playing retro games more than I've been playing current gen games, which is a shame because there's a ton of very nice games out there. The ones I just showed you, I really want to play. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Minecraft for a bit more. I'm having a great deal of fun hanging out with Synthmonkey or Zombie Andy 1979. UK Retro Games, Steve Benway, to Dave. Where are you? I mean, we're missing you. You said you were gonna be you're gonna be here, and Retro Gamer VX hasn't been on there for ages. Well, I guess people move on. Mark, UK Retro Games, Mr. Custard, Irvin, Nukaliko. Oh, she has a very difficult name. She's a fellow Dutch one. I know her as Ariana, but oh my God. Well, I hope you won't get mad for forgetting your very difficult screen name. Balancing out stuff more, and I want to see if I can focus onto producing some more written articles for my blog, as well as Armchair Arcade. I've been neglecting Armchair Arcade quite a bit, but for some reason I feel that my posts on there just aren't for most of the readers. I mean, I think the stuff that Bill and Matt are posting is more to the public, liking to the, how do you say that? I mean, it gets more comments, and I'm not a comment whore, but I do like interaction, and I do get very little interaction when it comes to Armchair Arcade, so I've been holding back from that quite a bit. I think Maxim Mardi actually suffered the same thing when he was on there. I've been on there basically since the start of the new website. Yeah, almost since the beginning. But yeah, and it's a good website. I mean, it focuses a lot on Matt really focuses on computer role-playing games, and Bill, well, he focuses on to every sort of genre, and he really is a very big collector of retro systems and retro computer systems and games and what have you. Yeah, I really want to focus onto producing some content for that website as well, because I've been neglecting that a bit, and see if I can do some collaboration with others. I mean, we've been doing a podcast, and other people have been doing a podcast, and I mean, everybody was to some extent doing podcasts, and a lot of them have stopped. Some of them are still going strong, but it really takes a lot of work, and not everybody has the time to listen to a podcast. I mean, I for example didn't even have time to listen to my own podcast or to our own podcast. I had a hard time replying to it because I just didn't have the time to listen to a piece of audio that, you know, goes on forever. Even if I can download it on my iPhone and, you know, and just play it when I'm, you know, whenever I'm not interacting with people or my attention is not needed for other stuff. Oh man, this video is all over the place, but just, yeah, just ignore me. Turn me off or just continue to listen. Yeah, so basically that is, I think, what I will be doing, focusing on solid state. Oh yeah, one of my goals is actually to get a nice working Amstrad CPC 128, or what is it, 6, 1 to, I forget the numbers, but I would really like to have a good working Amstrad with a solid state storage solution. And a proper cable that allows you to connect it to a SCART or composite video, or, you know, and not the proprietary monitor. So I would not mind having having an Amstrad and a solid state storage solution that is able to process the disk images that are out there. So yeah, basically that is a machine that I would love to get my hands on in the new year. A nice working Amstrad CPC. What else? Some goals. I think filling out my Mega Drive and NES and SNES collections, filling out some of my original Xbox collection, filling out some of my Saturn collection. I wouldn't mind getting more PAL PlayStation 1 games, perhaps some more PlayStation 2 games. Not at all. Doing some programming, perhaps doing some development. And Chris, you know who you are. Perhaps actually do some proper game development, or, you know, step up to the plate and really be active in developing a game for a retro system, for an older system. What else? Yeah. Going to retro replay. If there is going to be a replay in 2012, Elise and I will definitely try to be there, because it is fun, it has been fun, and it will be even more fun if the people that we met up there this year would actually be able to go there as well. I'm saving up for it, you know. I'm starting to save up for it, and I'll have money set aside to be able to go there and perhaps even buy some stuff. This, I mean, if it is going to be if there is going to be a replay, I really want to buy some stuff. I mean, I still see that purple net Gerouse. It's a development PlayStation 1 system that was sitting on the table for £100, and I always wanted to have one of these development yeah, it basically it was a developer's PlayStation 1, and it had different ports. It had an external power supply, and man, you know, I really am gutted that I didn't get it, because I actually had the money, but I thought it would be too much of a hassle to take it with. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to take it with me on the plane. Shipping it out, I mean, it would have been a possibility, but yeah, I really am sorry there. So an Amstrad CPC and perhaps a PlayStation 1 Net Gerouse. Get some more PlayStation 1 games, shooters, PlayStation 2 games, just, you know, general nice fun games. Xbox, original Xbox games would be fun, and finishing some of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games. I have been getting into my Sony PSP more. I actually got a second one, the last model that actually allows you to connect to the TV over a composite video cable, which is quite interesting. The Vita, if there are any good games for it, and I like the control schemes. I love the dual analog stick. So if, I mean, I haven't been playing my 3DS a lot. It just sits there on the charger over there. I don't. I mean, I'm one of these Nintendo ambassador persons. You know, I got the extra Game Boy Advance games and stuff. But the PlayStation Vita, if the games on there are of PlayStation 3 like, Xbox like quality, and if there's, you know, Gran Turismo out there, perhaps Ratchet and Clank kind of games out there for it, I am probably going to get a PlayStation Vita, but not at launch, but later on. I'm a sucker for that type of technology, and I'll probably get one of those systems. Not sure about the next model of the Xbox or the next model of the PlayStation 3 though, because for some reason I tend to gravitate towards the older systems now. So I'm not sure whether or not I'll be getting a Xbox 720 or a PlayStation 4. I mean, I'm a sucker for the technology, so probably I'll end up, you know, buying them anyways. But yeah, I won't buy as many games for it, I guess. I mean, now I buy these games. I think, you know, like Rage, cool game. I mean, it's on the it's on the PC, and it was troubled. And I thought, well, you know, on the 360, it is probably going to be much smoother. And I like this. Post-apocalyptic scenery. So yeah, great fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, finishing some games, and the Xbox for now. I mean, even in the future, when Xbox Live really isn't a possibility, you'll be able to play these games when the Microsoft servers have gone. I hope. You know, that it's not like they want a mandatory update and the disk refuses to play and the update is gone or something. But I think the current gen systems are the last systems that actually have this, you know, solid medium, very small patches, and you know, I mean, everything that you play is on the disk. If you play a PlayStation 3 game, something like this, if I shove it in, it starts to update, and it probably will download the entire game again as a big huge patch. So you actually insert the disk, but there's this huge patch on your hard drive, and yeah, so basically the PlayStation 3 has actually moved into total digital download, but people are too stupid to realize it. Or, you know, I mean, basically the patches are so big that whenever you buy a game like this, you basically download it digitally, and you are playing it off the hard drive. And this is just, you know, I mean, people go out to the shop, and this is basically just proof that you bought the game. And if you are unlucky, there's codes, and you have to register, and you have to activate, and it'll only work once. So that kind of stuff, that really puts me off of gaming. Not owning the stuff. I mean, if consoles are going to go into the PlayStation 3 direction, you know, downloadable stuff, activation, one game per console. Basically, the whole concept of consoles just, you know, evaporates. It's just gone. I mean, I'll probably turn to go live gaming like Pocket Migo has, because games, you know, you can't keep a game on a disc and think like, you know, it's on the shelf. I can play it in like 10 or 15 years time if I keep my machines properly in proper condition. Um, that's not going to be the case. And why bother actually buying them? Why not pay a monthly fee and just consume the games, and in 15 years time think, well, you know, that on live service, that was great, you know, but it's all gone. It's lost in oblivion, which is a game. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure. I like the direction modern games are going in, and perhaps going into this copyright protection, DRM, DRM stuff, making it more difficult for the legitimate user to actually play the games and buy, and you know, and not be able to play them perhaps in the future because of updates that are required and you can't update it and whatever, you know. If games are going to go into that direction, I may actually just, you know, forget about gaming altogether, and at least console gaming and PC gaming, and I'll just, you know, focus on my retro systems. Which would be a shame because, you know, I really like the technology. I like the entertainment. I like the how do you say that? The entertainment format. I totally like it. So yeah, not sure what I mean, if 2012 is actually going to be the year that these more, you know, these advanced updates to all the systems are coming out. But I'm looking forward to the Wii U. I'm looking forward to the PlayStation 3. I'm looking forward to the Xbox 720 or whatever it's going to be called. But I'm not sure I'm going to adopt to the technology, and the Vita as well. I mean, if the Vita is download only, if you don't own the games, and if it's a matter of being on the PSN, otherwise without the PSN the system will not work, I'll probably forego the Vita. Because it's just not going to be me, I think. But you know, I'm inconsistent like most other people, so you might actually you know, see this video and perhaps it's already a lot later in time, and you've seen me doing other stuff and see me, you know, playing video games on the successors of the what I now call the current gen console. So man, okay, so you got a room tour, you got somewhat of a room tour, you got an answer to Atarileaf's tag, link below. You got me rambling on about my plans for the next year, and me touching on various other subjects. Well, that's just it's just me, and I hope the audio is audible. I'm actually using this. I'm actually filming this on my Canon HD camera, which has a good mic, I think. So, yeah. Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon. I think. So, yeah.